What's going on, everybody? I'm Primalliquid and welcome to my guide for Crisis Core Reunion. In this video I'm going to be showing you guys how to completely max out your HP at 99,999, and it can be done remarkably early as well. Now there are going to be two methods in this video, okay? One of them only works for specific materia, however it is available remarkably early, such as Chapter 2. The other method is available in Chapter 3, however it will allow you to actually get HP 999% on any materia. So, let's look at the things you need first and foremost, shall we? So for this method, there are, well, technically for the two methods, we are going to need one thing for one of them, and that is going to be Mug. Okay, we are absolutely going to need Mug for one of the methods. As for the other method, you just need to kill the mobs required. Now, if you are doing this early, on, what I would suggest doing is using a Blast Wave materia. Now, you can get this a number of ways. The easiest is going to be combining a Graviger materia with, if I'm not mistaken, it should be a Mastered Jump materia. So yeah, Mastered Graviger and Mastered Jump combine in fusion materia to give you Blast Wave. If you want to get Graviger, it's Gravity plus Dash or a Mastered Gravity plus Libra. Okay, now you can use that if you want. I don't need to, my stats are high enough, but that is an option for one of the stages. Other than that, you are going to need a Mog's Amulet. Now, obviously, I'm not using that. I have different accessories. I'm using the Heat Soul just so I can actually use it. But you don't need any of these accessories right here, okay? What you are going to need is a Mog's Amulet, simply due to the fact it makes all drops and steals the rare item only. Now, I'm using Heat Soul because it still has that effect, so I'm not going to bother with Mog's Amulet. The second accessory you can use is the Brigand's Glove. Obviously, only one of the two methods requires a steal, so that is entirely up to you if you want to use this as well. Other than that, I do strongly suggest using a break damage ability for one of the stages, okay? Now, you can either use the Brutal, or you can use either Divine Slayer, Heat Soul, Genji Glove. You know, there are numerous ways to break the damage cap in this game. All you have to do is choose the one that you want to use. Now, with that said, let's jump into both methods, shall we? Because there's nothing else we actually need accessory-wise. Now, the first one that we are going to be doing is simply going to be a stage that we need to kill things in, okay? So, for that, I'm going to be using Electrocute, because my magic is really high, I'm quite high stat. However, if you are doing this early on, and you are not at this level just yet, then use Blast Wave. Now, the stage we are going to be doing is going to be Mission 634. Okay, in 634, Item in the Caverns, we are simply going to go in this stage and we're going to farm a specific materia. The materia that we're going to farm is called Darkness. Now, in order to optimize your route in this stage, what I suggest doing is just run all the way to the very end. And then once you get to the end of this little pathway, there are going to be two spawns right next to each other. So what we're going to do is, I'm just going to run here into this little battle. And so we got two demons here. This is what we want. So we're just going to kill everything really quickly. And as you can see, I'm getting two darkness materias a time. Now that is because I have the Heat Soul equipped. If you are only using Mog's Amulet, then you will only get one Heat Soul. So you will be a little bit slower than I am currently. However, again, it's still incredibly fast. Each darkness materia that we get is an extra 10% HP. So yes, you are going to need, you know, near enough 100 of them, but that doesn't actually take all that long. All we're going to do, though, is anytime we get bombs and bees or anything like that, we are just going to flee. And we're just going to keep running up and down this path now, aiming to get demons. Once we have enough darkness materials, then you can go and do your fusion. That is perfectly fine. But again, this method is literally just running up and down this ramp, killing any demons that you get. But again, remember, you will only get one darkness materia per demon kill. Now, as for the time it takes using this method to create a materia with 999 HP, you are looking at about 30 minutes without the Heat Soul. With the Heat Soul, you're looking at about 15. Now, all we're going to do now with all of our new darkness materials is we're just going to combine them. As you can see, we've just combined 2 darknesses with HP 20%, and that's give us a darkness with HP 30%. So we're going to go ahead and fuse that, and then we're going to do the same. We're going to take the darkness material we just made with HP 30%, and we're going to combine it with another one to give us an extra 10%. All you have to do for this method is just keep repeating this over and over until you eventually get all the way up to 999%. Now, let's go and take a look at the next mission, shall we? Okay, now on to the next mission, and this one is going to be definitely a little bit slower than the first method, but it does allow you to create a HP 999 on any materia that you want. So for this, we're going to go to mission 6 again. However, this time we're going to do mission 666. And this is called the Dawn's Twilight, okay? The enemy that we are looking for here is called the Humbarber enemy. And this is basically the boss of the stage. What we're going to be going for right now is simply going to be the Fat Chocobo feather items. We can get 3 of them via a steal. So this is where the Mog's Amulet and the Brigand's Glove comes into play. Again, you don't need the Brigand's Glove, it just guarantees you a steal. But as long as you have Mog's Amulet, you'll be fine. So we're just going to mug it right there. So we got 3 Chocobo feathers, as you can see. So now we're just going to kill the boss. Complete the stage. He is going to, unfortunately, counter with his Comet ability, so you are still going to have to reduce the ability power all the way down to 0. But, as you can see, we just got another 4 Chocobo feathers that dropped as well, taking our total to 7. That means every time you do this stage, you get an extra 70% HP on your materia. All you have to do to make any materia like that is just use any materia you want, go to the item section, and then go to the far right fusion items and find your Fat Chocobo feathers. As you can see, I have 84, and every single one I add adds a massive amount of HP. So I can just create a cure materia right there with 850%. Well, as I mentioned, if you do want to completely cap out your HP to 99,999, you are going to need 2 materias with the HP value. But there we go, guys. That is how to get maxed materia for HP, and also do it super early. Now, my personal recommendation is do the darkness method. It is a lot faster in my opinion, but again, that is entirely up to you. As always though, everybody, thank you very much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed, and I hope the video has helped. If it has, then please be sure to smash that like button and drop a comment down below. And of course, if you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button so you don't miss out on any more guides. Also, down below in the description is a playlist linked for all of my Crisis Core reunion guides, so check it out. There might be something in there that you may have missed. As always though, everybody, thanks for watching, and I'll see you soon.